Want to know why brown algae keeps coming back to your aquarium? Maybe because while you were on vacation, you skipped a few water changes, and the silicates from your sand and rocks fed diatoms, dissolved organic compounds, phosphate and nitrates. At least that's what happened to me. That's why I got to come back to this hideous mess in my once balanced 90p tank. Life happens, and this is just one of many setbacks you're going to experience while having an aquarium, especially when you start a new tank. The first thing you're going to do is get yourself one of these water changer siphons from Amazon. The one I bought was affordable and efficient. You don't need anything too fancy. Make sure to take off the front attachment that prevents gravel and fish from getting sucked in. The reason we remove the front attachment is to get that siphon working extra hard so it can suck up all the brown algae we're about to stir up. Now you're probably thinking, how do we stir it up? Good question. I just grab my tweezers and gently poke around my plants, nudge the rocks, and lightly disturb the substrate. This makes the brown algae lift off and float into the water, where the siphon can grab it without me having to yank on my plants. Be careful though, because the siphon can be so powerful that it rips out your carpeting plants, especially if your carpet isn't established yet. For a crystal clear view, I tackled any glass buildup with the fantastic scrubber from my Hydra 6-in-1 electric brush cleaning kit. That thing really gets the job done. After a 50% water change, my tank looks much better, but a closer look will reveal there's still some spots that I missed. The brown algae is so tight on the dwarf hairgrass mini that even attempting to siphon the algae will probably pull out the roots of my carpet. A gentle approach is required. Tweezers, swirling hair algae, strand by strand. This isn't a one-time fix, but a constant negotiation. The balance shifts, victories and defeats intertwine. It's the love for the relentless pursuit of perfection that sustains this hobby. A more sustainable approach is imagining the perfect version of your tank and taking little actions every day to get closer to your ideal state. Until one day, for a short time, it pays off. To keep my plants thriving, I regularly dose 2 pumps of Thrive Plus, a complete fertilizer. However, when I observe pinhole damage on my leaves, a telltale sign of nutrient imbalances, I carefully add small measured amounts of Seachem Potassium and Seachem Flourish to replenish essential micronutrients and restore plant health. I'll also keep my Chihiros light at 50% intensity for 6 hours to make sure unnecessary algae growth can be prevented. So, there you have it, the brown algae battle plan. Look, when it's a full-blown infestation, don't be afraid to take decisive action to get it under control. But remember, that's just the first step. To prevent it from returning, you've got to address the underlying issues. Dial in your water parameters, optimize your lighting, and stick to those regular water changes. Don't let brown algae get you down. With a little patience and the right approach, you can have a sparkling clean tank again. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more aquarium tips and tricks. And if you have any questions or your own brown algae battling techniques, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep your tanks clean and your fish happy.